Welcome to another American River College athletics broadcast. Coming to you live from beautiful campus of American River College in Sacramento, California. Today's game is sponsored by United Rentals, Ace Body and Towing, the Lincoln Potters Baseball Club, Grateful Bread, Super Taco, and Taylor Builders. To get you ready for today's matchup, let's send it up to the booth.
Well, good evening, everybody, and welcome to Hutchinson Gym on the campus of American River College. We are ready for some American River College women's basketball. The Beavers welcoming the Niners from Yuba College for this preseason affair. The Beavers got their first win yesterday, a big win over Ohlone College, 73-49, so they are 1-3. Yuba is 3-2 on the season. Their most recent game was a loss to Siskiyou back on the 18th. Mark the Phantom Low here with you. Stones McCoy running the show engineering-wise, and let's go over the starting lineups. First for Yuba College, number 1, Aubrey Whitwright, the guard from Yuba City. Then there's number 5, Ima Fisalau, the freshman from Wood Creek, 5'8". She averages 15 and 8 on the season. Number 12, Trinity Gibson, a sophomore from Central Valley. Number 22 is Talia Edwards-Wallace, a freshman from Marysville, 10 points, 8 rebounds a game. And number 24, Caden Walker, 5.5 points and 8 rebounds a contest. She is a forward out of Marysville. The Beavers will counter with number 1, Kai Williams, averaging 10 points a game. She's joined by Jeetris Adams, 7.3 points and 5 rebounds a game. She's out of Monterey Trail. Also, number 22, the leading scorer, Cameron Mangles from Oak Ridge, averaging 19 and 15 on the season. Aaliyah Jordan from El Camino, and Noelle Putris from El Camino as well, 11 points, 6.5 rebounds. And we are started underway. Beavers working around the left side, working into Mangles. Nice spin move, but a good defense, and picked off the rebound by Emma Fisalau. Emma from Wood Creek, the leading scorer for the Niners. They're going to feed it inside. Nice block in there by Mangles. She got the block on Caden Walker, and here come the Beavers with Williams leading. They feed it to Mangles. 15-foot set shot is good. Gets her first 2 of the day. Nice assist there from Jeetris Adams for the Beavers. Remember, 10-minute quarters. There's an interception by Mangles, speeds it up court. Williams coming in from the left side, lays it up perfectly. And that time, the assist came from Aaliyah Jordan, and the basket went to Kai Williams. And we are into a quick timeout for Yuba College. As we mentioned, the Niners 3-2 on the season. They lost to the team that the Beavers beat last night, Ohlone College. They lost back on the 9th of November. That was a 60-50 score. The Beavers had a very close game in their opening matchup of the season, losing to Mission by 2. Then they had 2 losses, including a loss on the 14th to Shasta, 53-36. But then they came back strong against Ohlone last night, 73-49, got the win, and they are going for their second win of the season. They are led, as we said, by Mangles with 19 points and 15 rebounds. So far, 2 baskets for the Beavers and 2 assists for the Beavers. Jordan and Adams picking that up, and even number 24, Leah Jordan, was coming in. She could have taken that ball down there herself on the right side and kicked it back to Kai Williams. And the point guard laid it in for 2. So it's 4-0. We still have 20 seconds left in the timeout, and so we kind of have to put things on hold here because Stones McCoy says, that's okay, check it out. Stones McCoy getting involved in the game, talking to Coach Aaron Cunningham already. Yeah, don't ask me. I'm just broadcasting. I was, she wanted to know if it was a 20-second timeout. This is my first basketball game. I don't know. Sharon Mutsunami, the coach for the Beavers, and she has her team ahead 4-0. A little pressure up here. Gibson with it, and she's double-teamed, kicks it out. They got it underneath the basket. Nice pass in there. The layup is up and good. Number 22, Talia Edwards-Wallace with the basket. Good movement on the ball for the Niners that time, and they got their first 2. Man goes with it, swinging it out to Williams. She's going to take a 3 from the corner. It is good. Kai Williams from Mangles. Niners bringing it down quickly, feed it down the baseline, too high for the intended recipient. That's Talia Edwards-Wallace, and it will be a turnover on the Niners-Beavers ball. Very impressive start for ARC here with the first 7 of the first 9 points. Kai Williams, the freshman point guard, leading the way. Jordan, number 24, also a freshman. Adams is a sophomore. Again, try to get it inside. Nice defense by the Niners, but I think it went off the Niners and off Edwards-Wallace. And the Beavers will inbound from the right side. Doing the honors, Aaliyah Jordan out of El Camino. Trying to find Williams, and she does. And Williams looks to try to get it into Mangles. Mangles sets the screen. Williams goes to the floor. Gets the pass somehow in. Mangles gets it underneath. Goes up no good. Gets her own rebound. Puts it up no good. Jordan from the other side. And Mangles takes it away. Puts it up no good. And pulled down by Bisilau. She's going to go all the way coast to coast. Kick it out to the corner. Nice defensive closeout by the Beavers, and the ball is thrown away. That was an excellent play by number 24, Leah Jordan, coming out to close out on Aubrey Whitwright and cause the pass to go awry. So nice defense, nice recovery by the Beavers. That was Putratz with a nice pass, number 33, inside to Mangles, and Cameron couldn't get it to go. But good high-low game for the Beavers as they set up 1-4 across. Adams on the left side. Williams a three-pointer from the corner. That's good. Williams is on fire to start out. 8 points already, and the Beavers with a 10-2 lead quickly. Genevieve Harris getting ready to come in for the Niners as they work it around the left side. Walker controlling. Then to Wallace. Wallace kicks it inside to Gibson. Makes a move. Trinity lays it up no good and pulled down by number 20. That is Latrice Adams. Williams feeds it inside to Mangles. She goes up strong. Nice defense by the Niners, and Fisalau will bring it up and try to go coast to coast. Works her way in, no good. Pulled down by the Niners. Puts it back up, no good. Fisalau tips the rebound, gets it back. There's a shot by Whitwright for 3. Off the rim, no good. Nice crash for Trinity Gibson. And she hands it off to a 12-foot shot, no good, and Putratz comes out with the rebound. Williams has already hit 2. She beats Mangles coming through, and Cameron's fouled. We can get the foul on number 24. That will be Caden Walker. Subs coming in. Coming on is Genevieve Harris. Number 12, Ashley Laguna Gonzalez, the sophomore, comes in to take the place of Aaliyah Jordan. Ashley out of Whitney High School. It's going to be inbounded for the Beavers. No shots. Mangles with it. Swings it to Gonzalez. They got the 3. Look for Williams from the corner. No good off the rim. And Trinity Gibson will get it for the Miners. Make that the Niners, although they could be the Niners. Her pass is going to be a little bit too high and not handled under the basket by Harris. 6:12 to go. So Genevieve Harris is known by Jenny, which makes it a lot easier. I thank the consummate PA man, Matt Pearson, for that information. Here comes Adams on the right side. Defended by Gibson, kicks it out. Mangle's going to take a 3. That is off the rim and no good. She follows her shot, but it's pulled down by Gibson. Gibson out of Central Valley at 5'7", already has a handful of rebounds. 3-pointer put up by the Niners, no good. Nice inside passing by Walker, goes up for it. She loses it, and it's going to be off of the Beavers, I believe. Caden Walker went up on a really nice pass by Talia Edwards-Wallace. Harris to inbound. Niners trail at 10-2. They get it in, and it's knocked away by Adams. Bounce pass comes inside. Good defense by the Beavers. The pass is grabbed by Gonzalez, grabbed away by Walker. She goes up and shoots no good, but the foul's going to be called. She goes up. Number 12, that is Ashley Laguna Gonzalez. Her first foul, and going to the line is Caden Walker. Forward out of Marysville, the sophomore at 5'9". Averages 5.5 points, 8 rebounds a game. First one off the left side of the rim, no good. Second one is up, and that one is good. So Walker gets one. It's a 10-3 ball game. We're getting down to 5.5 to go here. Laguna Gonzalez works on the right side, kicks it into Mangles. She goes up, and it is knocked out of play. Nice defense, and that gives a perfect time to welcome my broadcast partner who was caught in the traffic. You know, it is Sacramento traffic. Zach Lowe, welcome.
Yeah, thank you. It was a little bit of traffic mixed with a little bit of rain. I had a few minutes on the drive, I'll tell you.
Well, it's nice to have you here. You missed a pretty good start by the Beavers. Kai Williams with 8 points. The Beavers lead at 10-3. Feed it inside to Potritz, and she is fouled, and she will go up to the line for 2. So, Mr. Zach Lowe, broadcast partner, the Beavers got their first win last night. The first thing I wanted to ask you is, when you get your first win of the season as a player, do you want to go out and play again the next night, or do you want to just go ahead and kind of enjoy that for a day or two?
Well, I would say for the first one, you want to go out and get the next one. I mean, especially if you get it handily, then you want to go out and get the next one. I mean, it's obviously something different if you go to overtime or you're running, you play 11, 12 girls, you're in foul trouble. But usually when you get the first one, you want to keep it going as much as you can.
And a lot of times early in the season, those are in tournaments too, so you've got a game coming up the next day anyway. Beavers with Buttress with 2 free throws. She puts them both down 12-3. Mangles with the steal inside. Williams working in left side, goes up. A nice block by Gibson, but the foul's going to be called. You will soon find out, Mr. Zach Lowe, that Kai Williams likes to get the pace going. She likes to make things go, and she's got 4 teammates that are following her, trying to keep up with her, and she has set the good pace so far. She's got 8 quick points to start us off, and with 5:10 to go, as the foul is called on Trinity Gibson. First shot is no good for Kai Williams. She averages 10 a game.
And it seems like the Beavers want that pace to keep going, that 2 guard zone kind of half-court pressure, trying to force the long passes.
Williams hits the second one. She's got 9. And that's going to be wiped out with a lane violation on the Beavers.
Don't see that one too often.
No. Early in the season, the refs are trying stuff out, trying to tell you, trying to teach you. Quickly kicked down. And it's a travel call on Jenny Harris. Almost halfway through the first quarter. Beavers have been very impressive. Williams on the floor along with Dietrich Adams. Nicole Potritz, number 33. Number 22 is Cameron Mangles. And I believe actually Laguna Gonzalez at number 12, and she's got the ball right now, works baseline. Williams to Potritz. She'll work in and kick it out beautifully to Adams on the left side. That's good. And that is a 2-point shot for Dietrich Adams.
Textbook zone offense, draw the defense, get it to the high post. You could usually kick out for a nice open look like the Beavers did right there.
And they knocked the look down, which is nice. That's a quick pass off the hands of Caden Walker. As Vicilau saw the open player underneath, her pass a little too hot to handle for Walker. And the Beavers will benefit from the turnover. 4:36 to go, first quarter. They've already put 14 up on the board. They lead by 11.
And that's exactly what you want with Beavers pressures. You want the offensive team to kind of second guess their next pass or maybe rush the next pass, and that one seemed easy but off the hands.
That's exactly what they did. Yeah, they tried to get it in there quickly and a little bit too high, a little bit too hard. Foul called, number 5. That's Emma Vicilau. Cheyenne Downer will come in out of River Valley, the 5'5 sophomore. Quick in, there's Williams for another 3 from the corner, just off the rim and no good. Pulled down by Ashley Laguna Gonzalez. Kicked it back out. She'll take the 3. It's off the rim and no good. Potritz tries to get over the top, but it got a nice rebound and pulled down by Edwards Wallace, and she tried to go through 2, and she was fouled. Ashley Laguna Gonzalez picking up the foul. I remember last year, Zach, she's not tall or anything, but she just seems to be in the right place to get a bunch of rebounds, and she does a lot of the dirty things that you need to do out there. Jordan comes back in, Aaliyah Jordan, to take the place of Dietrich Adams, who had 2 points while she was in there. Beavers putting the pressure on. Williams with the double team. And there's another pass over the head of the Niners. And Zach, just like you said, it looks like the Beavers pressure. They haven't taken it away yet, but they're causing bad passes.
Yeah, like I said, you want the offense to move just a little bit faster than they normally would if they walked it up or didn't have to worry about girls flying around, getting into passing lanes. And then that's when you get those little mental mistakes like off the hands.
Jordan takes a 12-foot baseline jumper. No good, gets her own rebound. Almost got fouled. It's the block for Gibson. A nice play by Gibson. And here comes Harris on the right side to the newcomer, Downer. Edwards-Wallace gets it back. She's going to take about an 18-footer. Back rim no good. Gibson another rebound. Working inside, trying to get herself a shot, and it's blocked by Putras. And they're going to call a foul. I think it looked pretty clean, and that is Noel for the foul. Trinity Gibson going to the line, the sophomore from Central Valley. Averages almost 9 points, 5.5 boards a game through the first 5 games. The Yuba College 3-2 in those 5. Gibson drops the first free throw in there.
And the key to beating this kind of pressure for Yuba is it's always really easy when your teammate gets trapped and you stand there. I'm open. You gotta show your numbers and run to the ball, because odds are the person who's getting trapped can't see you from across the court. They can't see over to the double team. So you got to make yourself available.
Gibson hits the second one. Yeah, sometimes that you think that I can't go toward him because then the spacing would be bad, but in that case they're already on her, so you've got to go out there and make it easier for her to get the pass
Show
away.
your hands, show your numbers, try to get it out of there, and then you're working with numbers advantages when you have it.
Beavers coming down, 14-5 in the lead, swinging it around. Gonzalez trying to get inside. What do we have already? I almost said a flag on the play. I'm watching too much football. 24, that's Caden Walker, the sophomore out of Marysville. 5 Marysville grads on the Yuba College roster. Petrates is going to take the free throws. He knocked down her last 2. Make it 3 in a row.
I thought you were going to give her the announcer's jinx.
No, her stroke was too good. Now if it would be your jinx. It doesn't matter. (16-5) Beavers, just over 3 to go here. Gibson has it knocked down by Jordan. Knocked away again. That goes to the floor, and we're going to have a jump ball. And you could see Williams, as soon as she saw the ball go on the floor, she just took off. She's like, if we pick it up, I'm going to be down there.
Well, and that's the thing. If she's one of those girls who are at the top of that little half court, almost it kind of looks like a 2-3, but kind of a 2-3 because they're leaving the girl back. But if she's at the top, as soon as they get the steal, she probably closer than any Yuba player is to their own hoop.
They're talking about your comments right now. The referees, we have all their sweats right here. So, if we don't like any call they make or something, I know exactly which one belongs to which one.
Yeah, or hide one under the bleachers.
We can do anything we wanted to. It's mature or not mature. It doesn't really matter. 16-5 Beavers, inbounded on the side by Downer. Nice move on the baseline, puts up no good. Pulled down number 22, Talia Edwards-Wallace, a very impressive performance so far, and that was a really nice move. She went baseline. The foul's going to go on number 12, Ashley Laguna. So that is going to be on Laguna Gonzalez, her 3rd, and here comes Cameron Mangles back in the game. Laguna Gonzalez will sit down, and it'll be an inbound situation coming up for the Yuba College 49ers. We're in the road blues in this one. Beavers and home whites. There's a delayed release by Wallace. It's knocked back to the inbounder. Jenny Harris. Jordan takeaway. Aaliyah Jordan with the takeaway, and she is fouled. Grabbed by number 22, Talia Edwards-Wallace, and the Beavers will go to the line for 2. Remember the women's game, you play quarters, and so 5 fouls, and it's automatic 2. Men's game is 20 minutes, and 7 fouls, you go 1-on-1.
I feel like they've been talking about moving the men's game to 4-10s for years now. They talked about it that when I played.
Well, what do you think about that?
I like 4-10s better, but that's just me.
I do too. Another 2 good-looking free throws from the Beavers. And they lead this one 18-5. I just think it breaks it up. I think it's just a better game. It's a better watch. I think it's easier to play too. Gibson guarded by 2 Beavers, gets it away to Wallace. Caden Walker up top, so they're bringing 2 on everybody, and it results in a throwaway for the Niners.
And it's almost like when in football, when you blitz the quarterback or when you do it just speeds up your internal clock a half a second. You think you got to get rid of it fast, and your passes are a little bit off, your decision making's a little bit off, and that's what the Beavers want.
And it seemed like you got to keep it up, and that's what they did. They kept it up. There's a pass over the head of Deatrice Adams. So it's easy for somebody to fall off just a half step or something, but if you keep that pressure and bring 2 at everybody who has the ball, it really interferes with their decision-making process. As we go down near 2 minutes to go in this first quarter, Hutchison Gym on the campus of American River College. Beavers 18, Niners 5. Mark the Phantom Low here with Zach Lowe and Stones McCoy running the show. On the Stones Broadcast Networks, we thank you for checking us out on YouTube, ARC Athletics. Stones Broadcast Network, subscribe and never miss a basketball game. That's the season we're in. As Trinity Gibson works inside. Nice pass inside that Walker, but it's blocked by Mangles. And with just 2 seconds on the shot clock, the Niners will inbound on their own hoop.
And the Beavers in that zone pressure the last however long, this whole quarter basically. And then that last one they switched to man, and then Yuba didn't get in their offense. Took them about 15 seconds to recognize they were man and get in their man offense.
Two seconds to go on the shot clock. Jeremiah Tanami was going on, I think, checking on Ashley Laguna Gonzalez on how many fouls she had, and she did have 3 fouls. We're going to get a timeout from the Niners. So with 1:41 to go in the first quarter, Beavers lead this one 18-5. Zach Lowe joining us a little bit late in the quarter, battling the elements and coming out here. So when you're fifth game of the season for the Beavers, 6th game of the season for the Niners. So as a player, what are you trying to do? Are you trying to get used to your teammates still in this part of the season? What are you trying to do?
Well, especially in junior college, you're most likely going to have a lot of turnover year over year. So in the early part of the season, especially in November, you're gonna go through some growing pains. You're gonna still get to know what the players, what your teammates like to do, what they don't like to do. You've been practicing since probably second week of school. You've probably been in here since August, but you're going against each other. You're always going against each other. So you're itching to face someone else, take out your anger on someone else, box out someone else. So it's all about, I would say earlier in the year, it's all about finding what your tendencies are as far as where's she going to be if I dribble here, or how does our when we trap at the top, do we send both? Do we do this? So it is a lot about finding what your teammates like to do against another opponent.
Very good.
At the same time, you also want to win games. So
Gibson lets it fly, hits the rim, and a nice rebound under there by Harris, and gets it back to Gibson. Harris goes inside, dishes it off to Walker. Shut down by the 2 big players for the Beavers, and here's Gibson again driving in. She puts it up with the right hand this time and scores. Gibson, very impressive-looking player out of Central Valley. She has 4, and it's 18-7. Niners trying to up their intensity, getting into Putras. She puts it up with the left hand, no good, gets her own rebound. And I think it's going to be a foul against the Niners. Mangles trying to go for the board. I believe she was fouled by any one of a dozen players in there. It's going to be number 4, Jenny Harris. And that'll send Cameron Mangles to the line for 2 shots. She has 2 points so far in this one. First free throw rolls around and goes in. Another good trip to the line for the Beavers. Has 8 points in the first quarter, and they'll put the pressure on again. Gibson this time gets it down her to get across half court. Williams forces another turnover. Adams kicks it up to Williams and leads her just a little too much, and it'll be a turnover. We'll go back the other way. 51 seconds to go, and Gibson's going to try to get it down there to Harris. Wallace moves into the key, jumper no good. Downer comes down with it, and she's open for a look, decides to kick it back out to Gibson. Gibson fakes the 3, goes around Mangles, out to Downer. Wallace is going to have to shoot it. She passes it instead. Walker goes in, puts it up, no good, and pulled down by the Beavers to Treese Adams. Thought the shot clock went off before that shot was released, but, that's just nitpicking. Adams tries to get it inside. Buttress puts it up, no good rebound. Again, Trinity Gibson. She dribbles out of trouble with 5 seconds to go. She's got Walker to her left. She's going to go all the way. Walker doesn't get the ball up, and that is the end of the first quarter. So after 10 minutes, Beavers with an impressive first quarter. They stand at 20. It's Beavers 20 and Niners 7. We're back after a short break.
Hi, I'm Jessica.
And I'm Miller.
And we'd like to invite you to come see all that Miller's Ace Hardware has to offer and to give our happy and helpful staff a chance to earn your business.
Whatever project you're working on, from lawn and garden to home repairs, you'll find everything you need at the new Miller's Ace Hardware. Power tools from the best name brands, and one of the largest selections of barbecues and barbecue accessories featuring brands like Traeger, Weber, and Big Green Egg. And if you're looking to freshen things up, visit the paint studio featuring Clark and Kensington, Benjamin Moore, and Magnolia Home by Joanna Gaines. Miller's Ace Hardware, where customer and community service meet. Located on the corner of Madison and Fair Oaks, behind the Ferrari building.
When it comes to your home's maintenance and repairs, Jeffers Resource Group has you covered. Our handyman services offer a comprehensive range of expertise, so you can have peace of mind. Contact us to schedule your service today.
Back out here, Hutchinson Gym, second quarter action about to get underway. Beavers on top 20-7. And Zach, I asked you before about what the players are trying to do this early in the season. Turn it around from the other side now. You're an assistant coach now. What are the coaches trying to do? Are they still just looking for combinations? What are they trying to do?
Oh yeah, it's a lot of experimentation and a lot of stuff like that. But you're also looking for execution. You have been, like I said, you have been practicing for a long time. So you want to, like the defense that the half court trap the Beavers were working on. I'm sure they've been working on that for a long time. So you just want to see execution. You don't have a ton of sets in at this point. You don't have a ton of X's and O's that you would when conference play comes along or anything like that. Yeah. You are trying to find combinations, and you're just trying to find playing hard and just getting into the game.
And again, if you're a player, especially if you're not in the starting lineup, this is a great time for you to come out and make a nice impression. Just, go after a loose ball here and there, shut a guy down defensively or a gal down defensively. It's a good chance for you to make your mark. Beavers with it to start the half. Niners coming out with his own defense, and Williams is going to fire from three. No good off the rim. It'll go saved by the Niners and picked up by that girl again, Trinity Gibson. So good defensive sequence right there for Yuba College. Downer picks up the dribble a little early.
Looks like the Beavers will switch back to man-to-man defense.
Harris spin move. She's under pressure. The left hand goes up, in and out. Nice shot by Jenny Harris. But the Beavers are going to try to push it again, and that Jordan just saves it in the corner. Feeds it inside. Deatrice Adams spin move no good, and I believe she's going to be called for traveling. Zach, a couple of times it seems like the Beavers' intention to push the ball a little bit has been a situation that's got them in some trouble here early on, because sometimes it's just not there.
Right, and you also got to walk that fine line, because when the other team is in a zone, one of the old adages is push it before they can get actually into the zone and put their feet in the ground.
Reese Lau is going to be called for an offensive foul, and again, the Aaliyah Jordan makes another defensive play, steals. She gets some fouls committed against her. She's doing a great job so far in this one, and the Beavers will get a possession again, leading 20-7 with 9 to go in the half. Mangle's in the top of the key. She's got it triple team that is knocked away. I think might get a bump foul. Let's see. Maybe Wallace came in. Let's see. It is going to be on Wallace. Tilly Edwards Wallace gets called. Here comes Caden Walker back, and she'll take Fieselau's place. Emma hasn't quite got around yet. She averages 15 and 8 for the Miners. Already a pair of fouls for Yuba College here in the first minute and 8 seconds. Williams gets it back, feeds it inside. A quick pass, going up and scoring is Cameron Mangles. That time Zach, it looked like they were going to get that ball inside no matter what.
Right.
It doesn't matter how hard they had to throw it. They were going to get it inside. And Cameron turned around and scored it. She has 6. Foul is going to be against Wallace, and that's her 3rd personal foul.
And like I said, with pushing the ball against the zone, the one thing you don't want the zone to do is get set. You don't want them to plant their feet and spread their arms out and really cut off the pass lanes. You want to get them moving side to side as much as possible.
That pass is off the hands of Whitwright. Tried the long pass, closed down, and even on that pass, they even were putting pressure on the receiver, and the ball went high off her hands. Mangles now with 7 points. Williams has 8. He swings it around, gets it inside to Adams. He goes to the ground. She's going to be called for a foul. Shalea Banks making her first appearance, number 21. Also coming in, number 25, Ariana Francis. Out of Rio Americano High School. And Petratz is back as well. And then she's back again. She anticipated the horn blowing and tried to get it on her own time. You can't do that. Referees are very proprietary about that. You don't come into a game until they wave you. Gibson handling under pressure. Beavers trying to close Wallace out at midcourt. Jordan moving her feet, getting in front, and now setting the double team up, and a takeaway by Jordan causes a jump ball. Aaliyah Jordan capitalizing on number 1, Aubrey Whitwright. It'll be a possession for the Niners.
And Jordan seems to be the catalyst of this defense from the front. She seems like she is everywhere. She is the girl who's going to go for the double team.
Wallace inside, puts it up no good. Pulled down by Williams. She has her head up, and she's going to hit Jordan. Jordan right back. Pulled down. We're going to have another jump ball. That was a shot attempt by Ariana Francis. Downer returns for Whitwright. Beavers will inbound, number 21, Shalea Banks. Williams threw it to where she thought Jordan was going to be, and that's what you're talking about, Zach. Sometimes you just got to, there's no substitute for playing to know where people are going to be when that play comes up. Gibson controlling as she has most of the day. She's going to go all the way down, and she's guarded by Jordan, who seems, especially in the defensive end, she's literally everywhere.
She is.
Wallace gets in, taken away. Nice defensive play by Francis. Kicks it up to Williams. She's got an open layup with the left hand, lays it up and good. 10 for Williams. Give Francis an assist on that, and just give Jordan an assist on everything defensively. And the Beavers have opened up a lead at 25-7. Downer's got it at the free throw line. She had somebody underneath, threw it just a little bit too high, maybe trying to get rid of it a little bit too soon.
Right, what I was going to say is if you're Yuba, you get the ball to where you want to against the zone, center of the court, free throw line, and then what seems like the easy pass, it's a little bit tougher.
Angelica Abuda comes in, taking the place of Williams, who leaves with 10 points. Angelica will do the handling. She's out of Foothill High School. Out there with Banks and with Jordan and with Petras, and it's taken away, but Jordan goes back and gets it. Another jump ball, and Jordan's right in the middle of it. That time, give the credit to Jenny Harris of the Niners, who pushed the action and got the call in her team's favor. Going to get a timeout, Blue. I think it's going to be a 30-second timeout. So as we sit here with 7:03 to go, Beavers 25 and Niners 7. So far, it looks like the Beavers came out with a little bit more intensity than I don't know if the Niners were expecting, but I like the way the Beavers are putting the pressure on and staying with it.
Right, and and if you're the Beavers, it's all about the points off the turnovers. Is when you do get those turnovers, you want to capitalize on
right,
it.
Yeah.
And if you're Yuba, at this point you just want to put shots on the rim, right? You want to force the Beavers to rebound out of that zone, which as I've said, the zone is really hard to rebound out of. And if you can't score points if you're throwing it around the gym. So at this point, if you're Yuba, you want to put shots on the hoop just get it up there somewhere. And the Beavers really want to get the ball and run. So as soon as you turn it over, especially if it's a live ball turnover, you know the Beavers are gone.
And how hard is it when you have a team that's attacking that much on defense, if you want to not have them attack as much on offense? Is that difficult to kind of pull them back there because they've got that level of intensity going?
Right. And the ways to do it are you get to the free throw line to take the wind out of their sails, or you don't turn the ball over and you make sure that they have to walk it up court as much as you can. As I say that, there's a turnover right there.
Brought back by the Niners, get it to Wallace. Knocked away this time by Abuda. And we're going to go down to another jump ball, and this time it's going to go to the Beavers. So they're just making every decision that the Niners have to make just a little more difficult.
Right. And you'd rather a dead ball turnover like this because at least you could come down and set up your defense. Right. When you're throwing it and it's a picked off pass or you can't set up that zone that you want to set up. So you're moving all around the court, and it's really in favor of the Beavers. So the points off turnovers is a big thing that the Miners would have to shut down, or the 49ers, sorry.
Buttress goes inside, tries to dish it off to Francis, but in that case, it's a good look, and you like people to be aware, but if I'm the coach, I want her to shoot that one.
Right, it seemed like a pretty high percentage shot going to that left hand.
Plus, you want to get as many shots up as you can really in the season as far as in the post position. Walker with it in the left corner, defended by Mangos. A little over 6:15 to go here in this first half. Beavers with a comfortable 25-7 lead. Gibson controls against pressure, goes inside. Nice pass, 3 Beavers immediately there. They try to get it to Downer, and it goes down on the ground. I think we're going to get called 3 in the key against the Niners. So even when the Yuba makes what looks like a good pass, it just takes them too long to do it, and the Beavers are really recovering quickly today.
Well, and it's that relentless that possession that looked like they were in man-to-man defense, but it's relentless. It's flying around. They always say run around with your hair on fire on defense.
Yeah. Francis comes out. Adams comes back in for the Beavers. Mangles is also back in. Buttress is in as well. Mangles is going to take a 3 from the left wing. It's off the rim and no good. I think it's off the hand, so it's going to be off of Buttress's hands, and she says no, it wasn't. Respectfully, making that surprise face that I always like to see. It's like, what? Now the Niners know they've got to get the ball up quickly, and they do, but the Beavers still make them push it back. That is Fisalau. Nice spin moves up for the jumper and scores. That is a beautiful-looking shot by Emma Fisalau. Her first 2 points of the game, she averages 15.2. She is out of Wood Creek High School, and it's a 25-9 count. Abuda trying to get around the defensive pressure from Harris. They get it inside. It's deflected. Beavers tried to save it. And the Niners with some pretty good defense of their own, and they'll come out with it and feed it up to Gibson. Halfway through this half, there's the shot, and it's a three-pointer by Fisalau. And that's going to necessitate a timeout from the Beavers. 4:58 to go, first half. Beavers 25, Niners 12.
Here at Super Taco, we specialize in authentic Mexican food. One of the reasons we are different from other places is that we make everything from scratch. You get a great value when you come here, large portions and quality food. Our most popular dishes are many different kind of tacos. We have giant burritos, different kinds of enchiladas, and the fajita. If you're ready for real Mexican food, stop in at a Super Taco. We'd love to see you.
Pass flung on and missed. He got him on strikes at 86, the off-speeder. Bruno strikes out the... He's going to look that way. Now he's going to duck down the middle. He's got a guy wide open at the 18 kid. That's Robert Freeman. And Robert's trying to make a couple of moves. He comes back to the 15, comes down to the 10. He gets a block to the 5. .458 to go first half, 25-12 Beavers. Mark the fan low here with Zach Lowe. And Zach, we saw the Niners come out and hit a couple of shots. And obviously that's going to – they look like they've raised their, their intensity a little bit too.
Yeah, it is. And their leading scorer, Fasialu, getting going is not what you want to see for the Beavers. You said she was scoreless up until that point.
Yeah.
And then 2 possessions, 5 points already. So with these kind of scorers, you really don't want to. When you are a scorer, you want to see it get through the hoop. And if you're the Beavers, you don't want to see them get going like that. 2 straight shots on 2 straight possessions.
Adams goes strong to the hoop, lays it up and in. That was a tremendous drive by Deatrice Adams. She has 4, and that's what the Beavers needed, a quick hoop there to kick it back out to 15, and now they're going to turn up the intensity again. Pass goes underneath. Downer takes the shot from the right side, no good. Good rebound by Walker, though. Back to Downer. 15 on the shot clock as the Niners move it around the outside. Rieselau's calling for it. She's feeling good. That's off of the Whitright, and another good defensive play for the Beavers results in another Niners turnover.
If you're used to scoring 15 points a game is not a small amount. If you're used to scoring that much, seeing 2 go through, you might as well have seen 10 gone through.
Because you know how to do it, you just had to be reminded. Mango's trying to get strong inside. They're going to call a jump ball on that. Nicely done by Whitright. It'll be a Niners possession, I believe.
I stopped keeping track. Those but our
we've
7th jump ball of the quarter.
We've had a lot of jump balls, and you want to get Mangos. You want to have her keep that ball up high if you're the coach, and so she can't be tied up by a point guard. Here's Fieselau, as you pointed out, Zach, feeling a little bit as they get it to her again, and she's going to take that 3 again. That one's going to be off a little bit. Going up high, the Beavers, and guess who got the rebound? Ms. Jordan. Guy Williams back in the game. She's running the show. She gets it to Adams. Adams feeds it inside to Mangles. Nice defensive play, Aubrey Whitright, to knock it away and get the possession to the Niners. Beavers trying to feed the post. Haven't been all that successful. There's a 3 from the corner, short. It comes back to Mangles. It was Whitright with the shot. Cameron's getting double teamed. She's getting a little frustrated. Adams will get it up quickly, and she took a step before she dribbled the ball, and that'll be a traveling violation against the Beavers.
And Yuba's zone is really good about cutting off that high post pass. We saw it earlier in the game. They were getting into that high post pretty easily and getting whatever kind of shot they wanted. But now when they're getting into the high post, you see there's 2 or 3 Yuba girls going in, digging at the ball, trying to get in there.
Maybe the Beavers need to get another way to attack, another avenue of attack anyway, offensively. Rieselau gets it out to Gibson. 3:20 to go first half. 27-12 Beavers. Gibson with a nice pass underneath, laid up and good by Fieselau. So she has 7 all in about the last 2 minutes, and it's a 27-14 count for the Beavers. As they come up against that 1-2-2 zone setup for the Niners, Adams goes inside, kicks it out to Williams. She's going to take a 3, and it's off the front rim, comes out to Gibson. She must have 10 rebounds already, just 5'7", coming out of Central Valley. Whitright driving the baseline. Fieselau for 3, short, and it comes back to Adams. She gets it to Jordan. Jordan has an open court, goes up for the layup with the right hand, too strong. Great follow by Williams. She's too strong. Jordan takes it away, though. Williams has it. She's looking for another 3, puts it up, and no good. Petrus with the rebound. Beavers with all the rebounds can't make the shots, and Mangles goes in, and she goes, I might as well get a jump ball. I haven't had one in a while.
Steals the possession.
She does steal the possession, and it'll give the Beavers possession with 2:19 to go in the first half.
And you do want to attack the center of the zone. You just maybe have to do a few more ball reversals, get them moving, like I said, a little bit, and then get it into that high post.
It seems
instead
like
of just throwing it first time.
There's Adams for 3, rebound no good, and it's Fieselau with the rebound, kicks it up to Gibson. They've got a 2-on-1 if they hurry. Gibson tries to step around, puts it up on the board, no good, and Petrus is in there for the rebound. Yeah, it seems like they need to be a little more patient, and something will open up if you wait for an extra pass here and get the angle. Jordan looks inside. Trying to get it to Mangles. They do. Cameron goes inside. It's blocked by Fieselau. A great defensive play. Mangles with a nice defensive play herself. She reaches in, but she's called for the reach in. That is a foul on number 22 out of Oak Ridge. That's Cameron Mangles. Jenny Harris is going to come back in for Yuba College. She'll take the place of Cheyenne Downer. Fieselau also coming out. So Harris stays in. It's Fieselau coming out. Downer against pressure, gets it back to Gibson. It's Williams and Jordan doing the double teaming. Jordan comes up again, almost got the turnaround. That's a double dribble situation as Harris took a dribble and then saw an opening and goes, I forgot I've already dribbled. I think I'll dribble again. And you really can't do that. That's why the first rule they put in, I think. You can't really do that, yeah.
And if you're Yuba, that's one of their fewer possessions in the last few minutes. They begin, like, it's pretty simple when you think of basketball, but get shots on the rim. Because when you turn it over, there's no chance of going in if you turn the ball over.
Yeah. Kicked it inside, and again, the contested pass taken away, and the foul will be on Jordan. So kind of turning the tables, the Niners have turned up the defensive intensity and a lot of wayward passes for the Beavers, and the Niners have had a chance to close this up. Really, to your point, haven't taken advantage of it as much, but they are getting more shots up, so we'll see how that changes in the last minute here of the first half and into the second. Gibson with the cutter, a spin move. She goes up off the board. Oh, bounces in and out, and Petrus with the rebound. She's contested by Downer. She's got to get it out of there, and she does. And Williams will end up with her. Almost took a couple of too many steps. Tried to get it to Adams, and Gibson is in the passing lane again. Gibson really, she's got a lot of points on the hustle board today. Steals and rebounds and things of that nature. Foul's going to be called, I believe, on Noah Petrus. Underneath the hoop.
And you were asking me a few minutes ago, how does Yuba take the wind out of the sails? And I told you fouls and not turning it over. Not a lot of free throws to speak of, but it's when you don't turn it over and then you get a few fast break fouls like this, it just kind of, everyone takes kind of a deep breath. Everyone catches their breath. You make better decisions after you take a rest instead of running down back and forth, back and forth.
39 seconds to go, second quarter. They're trying to get it inside to Walker, but it'll have to come all the way out top to Jenny Harris. 15 on the shot clock, 34 on the game clock. Baseline drive shot is wild, pulled down by Jordan. She gets it ahead to Williams. Williams ahead of the field, going to go in with the right hand this time, and it's no good off the rim.
And if you're Yuba here, you take the last shot and you're happy going in 12-11 down.
Well, there's the shot up, but it's no good and pulled down by Francis. It was a good shot by Walker, but she couldn't get it to go. And the Beavers now with 5 seconds get it inside to Adams, puts it up on the board, in and out, pulled down by Walker, and that's the end of the first half. So the Niners came back a little bit in that second half, couldn't capitalize really. Actually, it's a game full or a half full of unrealized potential because everybody's putting the shots up from inside, Zach, and just not getting anything to go. But you like the intensity that you're seeing.
Right, and I think if you're the Beavers, you wish you were up by a little bit more because of all the turnovers you did get, and you were capitalizing on them in late first quarter, early second quarter, and then when you stop capitalizing off those points on turnovers and you turn the ball over yourself, then, it's a 13-point game, but I think the Beavers think it probably should be 15 plus.
And to your point, the Beavers, a lot less trips to the foul line in that second quarter, a lot less easy points, and the Niners made it tough. So we're going to take a little halftime break. We'll be back in a couple minutes from Hutchinson Gym. Our halftime score, Beavers 27, Niners 14.
When it comes to your home's maintenance and repairs, Jeffers Resource Group has you covered. Our handyman services offer a comprehensive range of expertise so you can have peace of mind. Contact us to schedule your service today.
American River College is a top-tier community college sports program that provides student athletes with the opportunity to thrive both athletically and academically. ARC Athletics is currently ranked 5th in the state and 2nd in Northern California. With over 19 sports programs, our athletes compete with the region's best athletes. Our diverse and dedicated coaching staff helps athletes develop the skills necessary to compete at the next level. Start your community college athletics journey with us. American River College, Sacramento's best athletic program. Go Beavers.
Hi, I'm Monica from Ace Body Shop and Towing. We are a family-oriented business. We've been in business for over 30 years. We are located downtown Lincoln at 333 Lincoln Boulevard in Lincoln, California. We do automotive repair and 24-hour towing. Our phone number is 916-645-2859, or you can find us on the web.
When it comes to your home's maintenance and repairs, Jeffers Resource Group has you covered. Our handyman services offer a comprehensive range of expertise From minor carpentry to drywall, electrical and flooring for property managers, landlords, and renters alike. We ensure that every job is completed to the highest standards, so you can have peace of mind. Contact us today to discover how Jeffers Resource Group can help keep your home in top shape.
Got dragged there, and I didn't. He's an actor. Oh crap! Who cares?
You got the rest of your life to be, serious. But
just tweet it out and then don't
And
really
then run away.
Yeah.
I think it happens to some of us. Maybe it sounds a little personal to you, but
I didn't want me.
yeah,
to
I don't
sound
know.
that
It just
way.
maybe
I
sounds like that. 'Cause
Generally,
I know
Fine.
again, you're a very bright guy. You
Yeah.
see right into
Right
my
through
soul,
you.
my friend. That's why I have so many jobs, because people think I'm funny when they're driving home.
Oh, I love baking. I've been doing it my whole life. Grateful Bread was started because I needed a job. It always used to seem like bread was just an afterthought, and which was always kind of disappointing. But now, as not only people, foodies and people eating, they're expecting better quality, and people notice it, they can see it.
Lincoln Potters Baseball. Placer County's best-kept secret is back for another exciting summer at historic McBean Stadiums. Loaded with fun for the whole family, local beer, wine, and eats. Fireworks, giveaways, theme nights, kids zone, and more. Come join in the fun and enjoy small-town baseball with Major League Entertainment. Tickets on sale now at LincolnPotters.com.
Lincoln Potters Baseball. Come on out and join in the fun.
Here at Super Taco, we specialize in authentic Mexican food. One of the reasons we are different from other places is that we make everything from scratch. You get a great value when you come here, large portions and quality food. Our most popular dishes are many different kind of tacos. We have giant burritos, different kinds of enchiladas, and the fajita. If you're ready for real Mexican food, stop in at a Super Taco. We'd love to see you.
Pass flung on and missed. He got him on strikes at 86, the off-speeder. Bruno strikes out the... He's going to look that way. Now he's going to duck down the middle. He's got a guy wide open at the 18 kid. That's Robert Freeman. And Robert's trying to make a couple of moves. He comes back to the 15, comes down to the 10. He gets a block to the 5.
When it comes to your home's maintenance and repairs, Jeffers Resource Group has you covered. Our handyman services offer a comprehensive range of expertise, so you can have peace of mind. Contact us to schedule your service today.
American River College is a top-tier community college sports program that provides student athletes with the opportunity to thrive both athletically and academically. ARC Athletics is currently ranked 5th in the state and 2nd in Northern California. With over 19 sports programs, our athletes compete with the region's best athletes. Our diverse and dedicated coaching staff helps athletes develop the skills necessary to compete at the next level. Start your community college athletics journey with us. American River College, Sacramento's best athletic program. Go Beavers.
Hi, I'm Monica from Ace Body Shop in Telling. We are a family-oriented business. We've been in business for over 30 years. We are located downtown Lincoln at 333 Lincoln Boulevard in Lincoln, California. We do automotive repair and 24-hour towing. Our phone number is 916-645-2859, or you can find us on the web.
When it comes to your home's maintenance and repairs, Jeffers Resource Group has you covered. Our handyman services offer a comprehensive range of expertise, From minor carpentry to drywall, electrical and flooring for property managers, landlords, and renters alike. We ensure that every job is completed to the highest standards, so you can have peace of mind. Contact us today to discover how Jeffers Resource Group can help keep your home in top shape.
Got dragged there, and I didn't. He's an actor. Oh crap! Who cares?
You got the rest of your life to be, serious. But
Just tweet it out and then don't
And
really
then run
respond.
away.
Yeah.
No, I think it happens to some of us. Maybe it sounds a little personal to you, but
I didn't want me.
yeah,
to
I don't
sound
know.
that
It just
way.
maybe
I
sounds like that. 'Cause I know
Generally,
Fine.
again, you're a very bright guy.
Yeah.
You see right into
Right
my
through
soul,
you.
my friend. That's why I have so many jobs, because people think I'm funny when they're driving home.
I love baking. I've been doing it my whole life. Grateful Bread was started because I needed the job. It always used to seem like bread was just an afterthought, and which was always kind of disappointing. But now, as not only people, foodies and people eating, they're expecting better quality, and people notice it, they can see it.
Lincoln Potters Baseball. Placer County's best-kept secret is back for another exciting summer at historic McBean Stadiums. Loaded with fun for the whole family, local beer, wine, and eats. Fireworks, giveaways, theme nights, kids zone, and more. Come join in the fun and enjoy small-town baseball with Major League Entertainment. Tickets on sale now at LincolnPotters.com.
Lincoln Potters Baseball. Come on out and join in the fun.
Here at Super Taco, we specialize in authentic Mexican food. One of the reasons we are different from other places is that we make everything from scratch. You get a great value when you come here, large portions and quality food. Our most popular dishes are many different kind of tacos. We have giant burritos, different kinds of enchiladas, and the fajita. If you're ready for real Mexican food, stop in at a Super Taco. We love to see you.
Pass flung on and missed. He got him on strikes at 86, the off-speeder. Bruno strikes out the... He's going to look that way. Now he's going to duck down the middle. He's got a guy wide open at the 18 kid. That's Robert Freeman. And Robert's trying to make a couple of moves. He comes back to the 15. Comes down to the 10. He gets a block to the 5.
When it comes to your home's maintenance and repairs, Jeffers Resource Group has you covered. Our handyman services offer a comprehensive range of expertise, so you can have peace of mind. Contact us to schedule your service today.
American River College is a top-tier community college sports program that provides student athletes with the opportunity to thrive both athletically and academically. ARC Athletics is currently ranked 5th in the state and 2nd in Northern California. With over 19 sports programs, our athletes compete with the region's best athletes. Our diverse and dedicated coaching staff helps athletes develop the skills necessary to compete at the next level. Start your community college athletics journey with us. American River College, Sacramento's best athletic program. Go Beavers.
Hi, I'm Monica from Ace Body Shop and Towing. We are a family-oriented business. We've been in business for over 30 years. We are located downtown Lincoln at 333 Lincoln Boulevard in Lincoln, California. We do automotive repair and 24-hour towing. Our phone number is 916-645-2859, or you can find us on the web.
When it comes to your home's maintenance and repairs, Jeffers Resource Group has you covered. Our handyman services offer a comprehensive range of expertise, From minor carpentry to drywall, electrical and flooring for property managers, landlords, and renters alike. We ensure that every job is completed to the highest standards, so you can have peace of mind. Contact us today to discover how Jeffers Resource Group can help keep your home in top shape.
Got dragged there, and I didn't. He's an actor. Oh crap! Who cares?
You got the rest of your life to be, serious. But
Just tweet it out and then don't
And
really
then run away.
No, I think it happens to some of us. Maybe it sounds a little personal to you, but
I didn't want me.
Yeah,
to
I don't
sound
know.
that
It just
way.
maybe sounds like that. 'Cause
Generally,
fine.
Again, you're a very bright guy. You
Yeah.
see right into
Right
my
through
soul,
you.
my friend. That's why I have so many jobs, because people think I'm funny when they're driving home.
Oh, I love baking. I've been doing it my whole life. Grateful Bread was started because I needed a job. It always used to seem like bread was just an afterthought, and which was always kind of disappointing. But now, as not only people, foodies and people eating, they're expecting better quality, and people notice it, they can see it.
Lincoln Potters Baseball. Placer County's best-kept secret is back for another exciting summer at historic McBean Stadiums. Loaded with fun for the whole family. Local beer, wine, and eats. Fireworks, giveaways, theme night.
And welcome back to Hutchinson Gym on the campus of American River College in lovely Sacramento, California. Mark the Phantom Lowe here with you. Zach Lowe, my broadcast partner, and Zach, the Beavers lead at 27-14 over the Niners. So I'm going to turn the tables a little bit. The Beavers lead at 27-14, but what do they need to do better in the second half?
Well, finish around the rim is one thing. Maybe move the ball a little bit better. Just not move it better, but move it more before you go inside first. And I think the big thing for the Beavers here coming out of the second half is you want to throw the first punch. You want to be the aggressors coming out of the halftime, because you kind of let it slip a little bit, and you think, hey, if we go on a quick 10-0 run, will Yuba still be around? So you want to be the aggressor on the front foot in the first 3-4 minutes of the second half.
And let's look at the other side. I know they down 27-14, but what did Yuba do in the first half, primarily maybe the second quarter, that kind of impressed you a little bit, that you liked?
Well, they started taking care of the ball for one thing, and they started making their shots, which it's basketball, make or miss. But if you see a few go in, you set up your defense. They also turn the Beavers over in the half court a lot. And if you're the Beavers, you want to limit the half court turnovers, because you're not really being pressured. You're just kind of throwing it into traffic, and then you're sprinting back. So Yuba just wants to keep solid, protect the center of that paint from the Beavers, and and they want to linger. You want to linger if you're down 13. You just don't want to go away.
Beavers led by Kai Williams with 10, Cameron Mangles with 7, as the Niners throw it away to open up this third quarter. Emma Fisilau, we talked about her. She averages 15 points. She came up with 7 points to lead the Niners. Did that in about a 2-minute stretch there. I would think one of the keys for the Niners in the second half is try to get her going again.
And now you know it comes in bunches with her. She can, like we said, 7 points in about 4 possessions. So
Beavers to Williams on top. Jordan up there with her. Aaliyah gets it back. Williams thinks about a three, gets it inside to Dietrich Adams. Nice pass to Mangles. Blocked in there by, I think, by Walker. No, it's Fisilau who comes out with it. So a nice interior pass by the Beavers, but ends up in a blocked shot. And there's Emma's shot is up and no good, but a foul's going to be called on Petrates.
That's always tough as a defender, because you always wonder, what can I do better? I'm right there on her hip, and she jumps into me, and my arms are straight up, and I get called for the foul.
Yeah. And that was a thing. I think if she wouldn't have missed by as much as she did, I don't know that she would have gotten the call. First one is up and good. Emma out of Wood Creek High School, just a freshman, 5'8". Averages a little over 15 and 8 rebounds. She knocks 2 down for the first points here in the second half, the third quarter, and has cut the lead to 11. A little pressure this time by the Niners. They bring it out high with Wallace on the defensive play. Williams feeds it inside. Mangles works down underneath, looking for a give and go, but couldn't get it. Stepping through is too many steps. It's a step through, not a step and a step through, and I think that's what the referee objected to.
And you see 2 possessions from the Beavers there, kind of going for what I was looking for, is 2 possessions. They gave it to the short corner. It just gives you a different look, different passing lanes to get through. Just took too many steps.
Gibson gets it to Vieselau. She's going to go inside. Nice pass over to Walker. Nice defense by the Beavers to force her to kick it outside. Back to Wallace. Jordan everywhere, tries to get up on Gibson. Drained it to the corner, knocked away by Williams. 8 in the shot clock. Aubrey Whitright was the intended receiver for that pass. She will inbound the ball with 8 on the shot clock. Petrats with the shoe tie. Had to take an extra second there. They tried to get it to Gibson, and nicely defended by Mangos. She sniffed that one out right away. Kind of a backdoor cut by Trina Gibson. Trinity Gibson.
7 seconds on the shot clock. If you're the Beavers, you cannot foul. You don't want to get them to reset back to 20 seconds on the shot clock.
Gibson to inbound. Walker in the corner. Vieselau up top. She's going to try a 3. No, she pulls it down, steps back. 17-footer's going to be short. And I don't think it hit anything, so that's going to be a shot clock violation on the Niners. Beavers trying to get into the scoring column here in the second half. They lead at 27-16.
And Yuba really extending that 1-2-2 more than they did in the first half.
Yeah, Wallace is coming out. I think she has 3 fouls, so that's kind of a dangerous move, and it ends up with a throwaway from Jordan, and the Niners turn the Beavers over again.
I think they've caught the Beavers by surprise because that 1-2-2 in the first half wasn't extended too far.
Vieselau with a nice pass underneath the Walker, back to Gibson. Feeds Emma on the baseline. Her pass all the way up top. A little hesitation there. Whitright comes down with it. 10 on the shot clock. Look away, shot up and no good. Pulled down. Nice rebound by Mangos. He gets it out quickly to Aaliyah Jordan. Over to Adams, and again, a pass, a good intention, and we've seen that a couple of times, Zach, a good intention, but the result didn't match up. Actually, Laguna Gonzalez will come in.
And that's always the tough thing. When you want to run, you want to run, you want to run. There is such a thing as going too fast.
Yeah, and sometimes the window, it's like in football, you're talking about football, sometimes the window for that pass isn't that big, and you're better off pulling it back. Gibson's got somebody wide open and didn't see her. That was Wallace coming in from the weak side. Mangles trying to get the steal. She doesn't, so they turn the tables to Vieselau underneath. Up and under layup is no good. She'll pick it back up and go out to the corner. 15 on the shot clock for Whitright. Vieselau is going to take a 3 from the wing. Up, over, and off. And the Beavers will get the possession. Good look from Emma Vieselau. You can see how she averages 15. She takes good shots. She has a good, shooting motion and everything. She's goes to the boards all the time. So, impressive offensive player early in the season for the Yuba College 49ers.
You can tell with her back in the lineup, they're getting much better shots. Just another playmaker in the middle that they can throw to try to beat that Beaver zone.
Williams from the corner for 3. It is no good. Pulled down by Vieselau, quickly out to Whitright. Aubrey goes up with the right hand, lays it up and in. First 2 for Aubrey Whitright, and we have a 9-point game. It hasn't been single digits in quite some time. And we're at 27-18, 6:50 to go. Jordan picks up the dribble, hounded by Wallace. Williams again on the left side, all the way across to Mangles, a little too high. Jordan tries to save it and can't do so. And it seems like the Beavers are the ones who are trying to make passes, and even when they're not pressured, it looks like they are.
Yeah, and like you said, it's sometimes it's not about the pass you make, it's about the pass you don't make. And it seems like the Beavers just want to score.
Yeah.
They want to put the game away with one pass and one layup, and you can't do that. You got to string possessions together.
Wallace with a shot on the run, no good. Petros comes down with it, gets it out to Banks. Gonzalez beats Mangos. He goes in for the layup, puts it in good. That's a nice pass right there by Ashley Laguna Gonzalez.
And you see
Mangos has 9.
Banks had all the opportunity in the world to just try to run and shoot a layup, but she pulls it out, gets it, pass, wide open shot.
The Beavers post players do a good job of cutting down the middle. They really go to the rim with some authority, and that time the pass found Cameron Mangles, and she laid it in. Nice soft touch as Gibson will inbounds for the Niners after that ball was knocked out of play. She feeds it inside to Wallace. Wallace goes up against Buttress. Nice play by Noel to get the block, and here comes Mangles out of the back. Williams with a pass underneath. It's Banks. She puts up too hard. Nice rebound by Ashley Laguna Gonzalez, and she was fouled. And we said it last year, we'll say it again. She always seems to be where the ball is. Ashley Laguna Gonzalez.
It's a good trait to have.
Let's see if she gets to the line, or I think it'll probably be inbounded under the hoop, as that was on the rebound. Cheyenne Downer returns for the Niners, and number 22, that's Talia Edwards-Wallace, will come out. That was her fourth personal foul right there with 6:03 to go here in the third quarter. Referees checking with the.
It should be 30. I don't know if that's what they're talking about. It did hit the rim.
It was a rebound. So
well,
yeah,
keeping it at 22. That's why I'm not out there.
Well, that's not because now they're going to have a conversation because they said, wait a minute, that guy over there, that guy right at the end, the one right by the one by Stones. Yeah, okay, because they know Stones.
No, of course.
He goes, that guy said it should be 30.
This is when it hits the rim, goes to 30. Offensive rebound foul goes up to 30. Well, what do I know?
Boy, they just didn't go for your explanation at all, and I loved it. Williams feeds it back into Gonzalez, who had left, but fortunately for the Beavers, the Niners had two defensive players, and they knocked it out of play. So ARC will inbound with 6:01 to go, and now 20 on the shot clock. Mangles was calling for it. She'll get it eventually. Williams feeds it inside Patris. She'll go up with the left hand. Off the board, no good. Poked out of there and pulled down by guess who? Ashley Laguna Gonzalez. Noel lets one fly. It's good.
Second possessions. Second chance points off turnovers.
And again, ALG is right in the middle of it. Isalao gets it underneath. Whitright. I think she was out of bounds. Yes. Ball was dished off to Caden Walker, and she was out of bounds, so the Beavers get the turnover. And they come up leading at 31-18. Gonzalez pulls it down quickly. Banks and Gonzalez working on top. Williams has an open three from the left wing. Over and off, and bounces out to Caden Walker. Williams with an excellent steal. Comes in underneath. He's looking for the pass to Putritz. And the man goes. The shot is up, rolls around, and goes. That's some very good interior passing. We got a timeout from Coach Aaron Cunningham of the Niners. Beavers on top 33-18. And, Zach, that's exactly what you're saying. That was a really nice interior pass right there. Looking for a teammate, finding a teammate.
And right, and you're 3 straight points, or 3 straight buckets, 6 straight points for the Beavers, all off of making the extra pass, getting a good shot. Like I said, you're not going to make a 10-point shot. It doesn't exist in basketball, not yet anyway. So you got to string them together, and the Beavers strung a few passes together, good possessions together, get 3 turnovers, get 3 scores. Now you look up, you're up 15. You just want to keep the foot on the gas pedal at this point.
What makes it a great game too, because it looked like they really were kind of out of sorts a little bit. And then you see somebody come in, and Laguna Gonzalez is a perfect example. She comes in, she makes a play here, she makes a play there. All of a sudden, she dishes it into Mangles, and she lays it up, and you got the 2 points, and then you get the 2 possessions. Williams with the steal. So everybody contributes on both sides of the ball, and now you're back out by 15.
The other thing is offensive rebounds. They're so demoralizing for the defense. You do all that work. You get the shot's missed, and you don't come down with the defensive rebound. It deflates you just a little bit.
And with Putritz and Mangles, you think the Beavers are going to be able to do that a lot this year. We've got some size inside. Walker back to Gibson. Bisalau takes the 3, and it's off the back rim, no good, but coming in is Whitright with the ball. Her pass out to the corner, didn't have anybody on the receiving end, so the Beavers are beneficiary there. A good rebound by Whitright, but the pass thrown out of play. Laguna Gonzalez, Banks, Williams, Petrats, and Mangles in the game for the Beavers. Williams swinging it around. Laguna Gonzalez speeds it inside. Another nice interior pass, but that shot, it goes off the rim and no good. And Pisala comes down with the rebound. Good trip for the Beavers there. They had a couple of nice passes, had a good shot out of it, just didn't go down. Downer on the left side, works it inside. Whitright, cut off by Mangles. Nice defensive play. The pressure gets to Downer in the corner. There's a 3. And off the backboard and good by Aubrey Whitwright.
Still open, I think.
Yep, it was beautifully done. And Jenny Harris getting ready to come back in. That's exactly what the Niners needed. Down 15, make it 12. Buttress has it inside. Williams is going to take the three from the top of the key, and that's nothing but net right there. A little back and forth passing for the Beavers, and Williams now has 13. That is her third three. Lisa pass is to nobody, and good pressure by the Beavers again. And this, I think, it's really a good example, Zach, of the defense feeding the offense and vice versa these last couple of trips for the Beavers.
Yeah, right. And when you score and then you get in that little half-court trap zone, it just keeps the momentum going. It's like the snowball doesn't stop going down the hill sometimes.
Williams working around Banks on the right side. Got Buttress, she's got an idea for a shot. She gets it into Mangles. There's an open three for Banks from the right side. Off the front rim, no good, and there's Gibson with another rebound. Trinity Gibson, 4 points in the game, probably at least 10 rebounds now. Good movement by the Niners. They're going to work it inside. Harris works the baseline, cut off by Mangles, and the pass is knocked away by Banks, and she controls it, gets through a couple, lays it up, and it's good. Jalea Banks, her first two. She got the rebound and then somehow got out of there like a soccer player getting between two defenders and got the breakaway for the layup. It was good. Lisa goes inside. Nice shot, but it's no good. It's knocked out, I thought, by the Beavers, but it goes off the Niners. And it's ARC ball. 2:54 to go in this third quarter. They've kicked the lead back up to 17. It was down as low as 9. But then a flurry of offensive plays by the Beavers have kicked it back up, and a couple of turnovers haven't hurt either. Williams, Laguna Gonzalez now. Buttress is way out top. 15 still on the shot clock. Nice pass there to Banks. Banks is going to take another one. That one's going to be short again, and it comes off to Jenny Harris.
And again, good passing there by the Beavers. Swing it from side to side, then get it to the high post, kick it out for a nice open shot. You can't be too mad about that.
It was a good-looking three. Pisala with a nice move. Her pass pulled down and then dished out to Downer. She had a chance at one, but pulled it out instead to Gibson. Pisala tries to get it through to Walker. She does. Nice defense by the Beavers, but I think Mangos may get called for a reach in there on the shot by Caden Walker. It is Mangos. That is her second personal foul. And Caden Walker will go to the line. She has 1 point, sophomore forward out of Marysville. First one over and off. She will get one more here. 2:06 to go, third quarter. Beavers trying to get their second win of the season, second win in 2 nights to bring their record to 2-3. That one's a little bit too short. It comes all the way back and it's cut off by Banks. Laguna Gonzalez tries to get inside a little bit too high, but Buttress comes down with it, lays it up with the left hand.
It's always nice to be lucky.
Yep. And a nice looking left hand as well.
Yeah.
Beavers out to a 40-21 lead. Niners pass too wide for Jenny Harris. Beavers will inbound.
And I was talking about the Beavers getting that knockout punch early in the third quarter. It's coming late in the third quarter, but it's effective.
It's kind of like you said, it's not at one time, though. It's a sustained kind of thing.
You're stringing possessions together.
Banks is open, thought about it, doesn't take it. Swinging around to Laguna Gonzalez. She likes to feed the post. Buttress knocked away, gets it to Williams. Still 10 on the shot clock for the Beavers. Back to Noel. Nice move. Beautiful pass to Mangles. It's short over and off and pulled down by, there it's that girl, Trinity Gibson again. Again, though, to your point, Zach, a couple of good passes and a nice looking shot for the Beavers. Just didn't go. 1 minute to go, third period, and that is a little bit of too much of a drag in the foot there on the move by Jenny Harris, and she's called for traveling. Freshman guard out of Marysville at 5'5". Jalea Banks and Kai Williams, the backcourt for the Beavers. Laguna Gonzalez, Mangles, and Petrotz on the interior. They get it into Mangold's stuff, and then she is grabbed, I think, by Gibson. Let's see.
You see every time they get into the high post, 3 or 4 of the Yuba City defenders close in. So that pass is open. We've seen Banks have 2 of those wide open threes. They were off, but they're really good shots.
Caden Walker comes in. Caden Walker got the foul. Coming in for the Beavers, Ariana Francis. And Mangos will go out. Williams, the 3 from the corner. That is over and off. Nice rebound by Ashley Laguna Gonzalez to get another possession for the Beavers. Feeds Actress up top. Banks 8 on the shot clock. Francis, a nice pass. Laguna Gonzalez works in. We're going to get a timeout from Coach Jeremy Matsunama and the American River College Beavers. So with just 23 seconds to go in the third quarter, the Beavers lead this one 40-21, and it looks like they've kind of done, as we said, it wasn't a 10-point shot, but it was like 5 or 6 different possessions strung together of an impressive ball movement for the Beavers.
Right, and that's kind of what they got away from in the latter half of the second quarter, was moving the ball back and forth. So it's you get a lot of good, like they said, that zone. If you get them going, and we saw the concerted effort. I'm sure they talked about it in halftime because they didn't do it at all in the first half. Is get the ball to that short corner, get it to the baseline, flatten out that zone as well, and then flash to the high post. And then we're seeing Potras and Mangles really dishing back and forth together, and then kicking it out for open shots.
That's really good information, but the information we wanted to say was about the crab feed coming up in February. If you you got a QR code on the screen right now, you can get tickets and information. ARC Beavers crab feed supporting ARC Athletics as Laguna Gonzalez lets a 3 go at the buzzer. It's no good, but of course she pulls down the rebound, taken away by Fiselau to Gibson with 10 seconds to go in the quarter. Downer up top, just 5 seconds to go. Gibson's going to try to get it in. Nice defense in there by the Beavers. Fiselau's going to let it fly, but she makes it, and she doesn't. Usually when the clock's running down to the buzzer, they go ahead and make the 3-point shot, but this time it was off. Beavers, a good third quarter. They go into the fourth quarter. It's Beavers 40, Niners 21.
I love baking. I've been doing it my whole life. Grateful Bread was started because I needed the job. It always used to seem like bread was just an afterthought, and which was always kind of disappointing. But now, as not only people, foodies and people eating, they're expecting better quality, and people notice it, they can see it.
Lincoln Potters Baseball. Placer County's best-kept secret is back for another exciting summer at historic McBean Stadiums. Loaded with fun for the whole family, local beer, wine, and eats. Fireworks, giveaways, theme nights, kids zone, and more. Come join in the fun and enjoy small-town baseball with Major League Entertainment. Tickets on sale now at LincolnPotters.com.
Lincoln Potters Baseball. Come on out and join in the fun.
Hi, I'm Monica from Ace Body Shop in Telling. We are a family-oriented business. We've been in business for over 30 years. We are located downtown Lincoln at 333 Lincoln Boulevard in Lincoln, California. We do automotive repair and 24-hour towing. Our phone number is 916-645-2859, or you can find us on the web.
Welcome back, Hutchinson Gym. 40-21 Beavers on top. Mark the Phantom Low with Zach Lowe and Stones McCoy, who says, look, the ARC Crab Feed is coming up in February. It supports ARC Athletics. It's very important. Get the information out. Okay, so there's a QR code, whatever that is. Go ahead and scan it. It'll give you all the information. Buy the tickets. Support the athletic program. We really appreciate it. It is for about the best cause that there is. ARC Crab Feed, and the crab's good. Oh, yeah, it's good crab. That's good stuff.
I bet you probably couldn't have fathomed what a QR code was about 30 years ago.
No. Or it would have meant something totally different. Beavers with the ball. Banks in with Williams, Bertrads, Francis, and Laguna Gonzalez. And the pass goes right through the hands of Williams. It's going to be an over and back situation. It's like Gibson, Fiselau, Downer, Harris, and Walker on the court for the Niners. Beavers have not let up on the pressure so far. as we go in the fourth quarter. Good drive. Downer finds Fisilau, who had 7 points in a flurry in that first half, hasn't scored since. And nice drive there, puts up with the right hand over and off. Poked away, nice job by Francis to poke that out of the hands of Walker, and Williams ends up with it.
I believe she has 2 free throws, but I could be wrong.
There you go. I think you're exactly right. I should look at my scoreboard. Nice move by Francis to go up, no good. Petrus on the back there, and I think it's off. No, it's off of the Niners. Fisilau had 7 in the first half. Did have those 2 free throws. So she has 9, averages 15.
Didn't hit the rim, no foul or anything. 14 seconds on the shot clock.
Now, I'm not listening to you about shot clocks. You're already 0 for 1. Get it inside to Francis. Nice move to go to the hoop. Over and off again. Trotz comes in. Nice rebound by number 33, Noel, who averages 11 points and 6.5 rebounds. And she's on pace for that tonight. She has 8 points. Here comes Aubrey Whitright back in for Ima Fisilau.
And I would say her and Mangles owning the paint in this half is doing a lot for the Beavers.
Absolutely. Williams thought about it and gets it to the corner. Laguna Gonzalez back to Williams. She'll let fly a 3. It looks good. It is good.
You know, she didn't make them in the first half, but with the confidence she was shooting them, you knew that they go in a lot of the times for her with the way she does.
Except she made 2 of them before you got here.
So there you go. That traffic.
That's a traffic 3. She has 16 and 4 threes. Beavers with the good defensive pressure. Here's Gibson. Clever move, gets inside for the left-handed shot, just over and off. Petrus comes out with the rebound, tries to get it out to Banks, and she does. Banks lets it fly to where she thought somebody was, but unfortunately, Williams had moved over to the corner. And that's one of the hazards of trying to play quickly and trying to go, I know there's somebody up there that's open, and just letting it fly. Especially when you've got a kind of a big lead, you can afford to wait a little bit. Nice knock away by Banks, and she's going to be called for a push, I think. It is going to be called on Shalia Banks. Fisilau comes back in. Caden Walker comes out for Yuba College. 8:21 to go in this one. Beavers with the good lead at 43-21. They had a 27-14 halftime lead. Harris back to Whitright. Working against the post player inside. Cut off, and she tries to get it down. That is a tough pass for Downer to handle, and it ends up going into the Niner bench. It'll be a Beaver possession here.
And the subtle switch to man again by the Beavers mid-possession. You might not think it's something, but when you go against one defense for a lot of possessions, then they automatically switch it on you. It just makes you second guess.
Kicked it inside to Francis. Did she save it? No, she didn't. A lot of times, though, it seems like you said, when they get it to that top of the key or free throw line, people are converging, and it seems like the Beavers know that there's going to be somebody open, so they go a little about a half step too fast. Inside to Harris, who uses her body, muscles away, and her shot is no good. And it'll be a Beaver possession. You know, Zach, it just seems like sometimes they know somebody's going to be open, and so they just hurry it just a little bit, and they still would have somebody there if they waited a half a second.
And that was what you asked me about early on in the season. Maybe that's something that just gets ironed out later on in the season is, hey, when the ball goes to the high post in the zone, we're going – usually we tell our kids go corner because that's where you get your threes from the corners from the top of the key of the zone, or maybe they go to the wing. No, just they'll iron that out. They'll know where to look when they get the ball in the high post.
High post now is Adams, and she kicked it out to Laguna Gonzalez, just like you said. She had a good look into Mangles. Nice move on the post. It rolls around the rim and goes.
See, and that's when you play against a zone, they try to get you to not dribble penetrate, and they try to get you to not do a post-entry pass. It was good, but you can do those things against a zone. It just doesn't look like it at first.
Spin move well defended by the Beavers.
You like to see just a good post-entry pass, a spin move right off the glass and in.
Absolutely. 13 for Mangles.
It's almost like they're trying to Jedi mind trick you into thinking that you can't drive against a zone, but you can. You just got to wait a little bit.
I cannot pick a drive against the zone.
Good.
That was Obi-Wan.
Yeah, I could tell, really.
He and I are the same age. Gibson being double-teamed and somehow was fouled by somebody. I would say it was a phantom call, but that's just,
no pun intended.
Well, no one's intended. That's why I said it in the first place. Banks called for the foul. Quick inbounds. Nice move with the left hand up and rolls off. Coming in, Harris, her shot rolls off, and Mangles pulls down the rebound. 2 good tries by the Niners on that trip. They come up empty, and here come the Beavers with just over 7 to go in this one. Beavers' next action will be on the 26th. They'll be home to Merritt College. The Niners will take on Lassen College on the 23rd. Whitwright hounded by Williams. Takeaway in there, and then we've got a little bit of extracurricular between Laguna Gonzalez and Harris. Referee was in there quickly. Good reactions by the referee on that. Right
That was, and you always say Laguna Gonzalez is always there.
She's always
and
there.
When you're the player who's always there, you usually don't have a lot of friends on the other team.
That's true.
But
yeah, you tend to get you're pesky. They don't like pesky people because they're always buzzing around and stuff, always getting in your way and stuff.
The type of player that your team loves and the other team doesn't really love.
Making things uncomfortable. We'll take a short break here. 6:46 to go in this one. Timeout on the court. Beavers up by 24.
Hi, I'm Monica from Ace Body Shop in Telling. We are a family-oriented business. We've been in business for over 30 years. We are located downtown Lincoln at 333 Lincoln Boulevard in Lincoln, California. We do automotive repair and 24-hour towing. Our phone number is 916-645-2859, or you can find us on the web.
.646 to go, 45-21. The foul called on number 4, Jenny Harris. That is her second personal foul. Banks, Williams, Adams, Laguna Gonzalez, and Mangles for the Beavers on the court. Adams is at the free throw line against the zone. Laguna Gonzalez with the skip pass all the way to Banks on the left side. Mangles calling for it inside. Beavers in no hurry, swinging around to Laguna Gonzalez. She takes a set shot over and off, pulled down by, Trinity Gibson. Good-looking shot by Gonzalez, and to your point, Zach, you move the ball around. She gets a really good-looking shot from the wing. Just didn't go down. Reese Lau, nice pass underneath the Gibson. Good spin move up with the left hand, rolls around and goes.
Beautiful up and under.
Trinity has 6. It's 45-23. She's really worked hard tonight, and just good to see her put that one in. Pass inside to Mangles. She gets it, goes up with the left hand. No good. Foul. I think it's going to be on Bisilau. Let's see, number 5. It is. And Cameron Mangles will go to the line for 2. That is Bisilau's 4th personal foul. Downer comes out, and coming back is Talia Edwards-Wallace, who picked up her 4th foul about midway through that third quarter and had to sit on the bench for a while. She is back in here with 5:54 to go, and Mangles goes to the line. Her first one is back rimmed and off.
And if you're the Niners, no point in taking her out now. You need to make up 22 points. Can't go home with any fouls. Might as well use them. So
second one is good. Mangles has 14, 7 in each half, and the Beavers are up 46-23. A long pass. Was it poked away? Yes, it was. Mangles got a hand on it. It was trying to get it down there to Audrey Whitwright. A long pass to a 5'3" guard. That's a tough target to hit.
Yeah, it is.
She will inbound it here. 25 on the shot clock. Mangles goes to the floor, and a three-pointer by Gibson is over and off. Comes down to Fisilau. Her nice block by Adams, I thought, but she is called for the foul. And Emma will go to the line for 2. So it's Teresa Adams with the foul. Just her first foul. 3rd team foul, but it's a 2-shotter for Emma Fisilau. She's in double figures with 10.
You wonder if Yuba's going to come with a little pressure now. We'll see. Down 20 with 6 minutes to go.
Emma makes both free throws, and if they do, number 12, Trinity Gibson, is going to be right in the middle of it. Coming out is Jenny Harrison, coming in Caden Walker. So the starting lineup back in for the Yuba College 49ers. They trail at 46-25, and here's Kai Williams with the ball. Adams at the top of the key. She's going to take a 17-footer, and it somehow comes out. The Beavers pull down the rebound. Mangles up, and no good again. Gonzalez tries to knock it away, but 3 great tries by the Beavers end up empty-handed, and here comes Wallace down the lane. Steps through, shoots, no good. It is off of the Niners.
I swear that's the 10th shot today I've seen go halfway in the hoop and then just somehow peter out.
A lot of tough luck shots today. Is coming in is Petrotz again for Detrice Adams.
And like we've said a few times, the Beavers this from about 4 minutes left in the third on, we're getting a lot of great shots.
Yeah. Inside and outside. Good-looking threes and good moves inside, too.
It looks like the 49ers have switched to man-to-man as well.
Mangles rolls in with a left hand. That's a beautiful-looking shot by Cameron Mangles. She has 16, and the Beavers extend it to 23.
She loves turning over that right shoulder and using her left hand.
That one looks so good, I can see why she likes it. Wallace in the left corner. Knocked away by Jordan. We haven't seen as much in this half, but she has got a lot. Here's Gibson for 3 in the wing. That's nothing but net. Trinity Gibson has 9, and it's 48-28 Beavers, 4.5 to go. Defeated inside. Unfortunately, Fisila was the only one who was looking, and she's going to go down one-on-one. Euro steps around, puts it up and scores. 13 for Emma, and it's down to 18 with over 4 to go. Williams feeds it to Buttress. Nice pump fake. She gets it back out to Jordan. 15 on the shot clock. That's a reach in by Whitwright. The pass, though, gets away, and here comes Wallace again. Deflection. Laguna Gonzalez ends up with it, and she is going to be in a jump ball situation. And that is Beaver possession.
No, up 18, 4 minutes to go. The only thing that can hurt the Beavers is turnovers.
Right.
You almost...
No, it's going to be Niners possession.
You can almost just hold the ball for 30 seconds and then throw it at the rim, and you know what I mean? You got to use the clock. You don't necessarily need to make a bunch of shots. I mean, you just have to stop Yuba from getting to 50, which is kind of hard. With 4 minutes to go, you should be able to.
Yeah, it looks. You don't want to try to force that pass inside. You want to go ahead and pass it around the outside and see if you can get a better angle. And the last 2 times they've tried to kind of force it into the inside. So Niners with the possession, down 18. Tipped down, and Jordan almost ran it down, but it's Gibson. Gibson goes inside. Nice pump fake up with the left hand, scores.
Second up and under.
She has 7 points in this half, 11 for the game. And it's a 16-point lead with 3.5 to go, Beavers. They get it to the top of the key, it's Mangles. Laguna Gonzalez. Almost a steal for Whitwright. Jordan's going to take a 3. It is over and off. Nice rebound by Potra. She gets it, puts it back up, no good. Timeout called quickly by Coach Aaron Cunningham while her player Walker had possession. And so it will be the Niners ball when we come back. 3:17 to go. Beavers 48, Niners 32.
Hi, I'm Jessica.
And I'm Miller.
And we'd like to invite you to come see all that Miller's Ace Hardware has to offer and to give our happy and helpful staff a chance to earn your business.
Whatever project you're working on, from lawn and garden to home repairs, you'll find everything you need at the new Miller's Ace Hardware. Power tools from the best name brands, and one of the largest selections of barbecues and barbecue accessories featuring brands like Traeger, Weber, and Big Green Egg. And if you're looking to freshen things up, visit the paint studio featuring Clark and Kensington, Benjamin Moore, and Magnolia Home by Joanna Gaines. Miller's Ace Hardware, where customer and community service meet. Located on the corner of Madison and Fair Oaks, behind the Ferrari building.
When it comes to your home's maintenance and repairs, Jeffers Resource Group has you covered. Our handyman services offer a comprehensive range of expertise, so you can have peace of mind. Contact us to schedule your service today.
3:17 to go in the ball game. Beavers 48, Niners 32. And Zach, you've alluded to it a couple of times, but what does AR need to do in this 3:15 to protect the lead?
Well, protect the lead, protect the ball is what we got to do. The Beavers, it's almost like a shot clock violation is better than a turnover, even though they both mean the same thing. But a shot clock violation, at least you're using 30 seconds off the clock. So protect the ball, take good shots, and then limit Yuba to one shot down here. Secure defensive rebounds.
Trinity Gibson has woken up offensively. She has 7 points in the last couple of minutes and 11 for the game. Mangles trying to reach in, and that reach in is going to be a foul. And that's a little bit too much aggression. You know, you like to see your team be aggressive, but in this case, when you're up 16 and you're 30 feet away from the basket, you got a couple of people grabbing at it. Fortunately for the Beavers, that's only their 4th team foul, so no free throws for the Niners. Shot clock goes back to 20, and we are 3:03 to go in the ball game.
And another thing is you don't want Yuba to score while the clock is stopped as well.
Nice spin move by Fisilau. She gets a little bit of space, puts it up, over and off. We're going to have a jump ball on the rebound, and I believe it should be Beavers' possession. A lot of encouraging things, I think, though, even though for Yuba, because, I mean, they're getting this last quarter, maybe quarter and a half, they're getting much better looks. Gibson has gotten more offensive minded. Fisilau has got a couple of really good looks. She's obviously a talented offensive player. So there's things they can build on as well.
Right.
Petratz gets it. She travels, picked up the pivot foot before she dished it off to Laguna Gonzalez. And it remains a 16-point advantage with 2:38 to go in this one.
And Yuba's looking for you got to get quick scores here down.
Beavers putting the pressure on to try to keep them from doing that. They might have to take a 3 or something here to make up 16 points. Wallace defended well, and her pass doesn't find Fisilau in the post and goes out of bounds. Credit that to the defensive pressure on the ball by the Beavers, which they maintained through 40 minutes.
They have.
You know. And Williams now is, I think she read a page out of your book, and she's kind of slowing it down a little bit, taking a break here. The Beavers trying to get this one inside 2 minutes on this possession. Get it inside. Mangles moves in with the left hand, puts it up on the board, and that's just a beautiful looking shot by Cameron Mangles.
And that little man set they run is they have Potras set the screen for Mangles coming up, and she catches it, turns over the right shoulder.
Pass inside, nicely shot up there by Walker, but misses. And Petratz gets it. Mangles one-on-one with Fisilau. She tries to go around her, goes up with the right hand. It looks like there's a lot of contact. And Niners trying to dribble it out of there, hit on the foot, and it goes out of bounds.
And one thing I also don't want to go unnoticed is the Beavers are limiting Yuba College to one shot per possession. It seems like we haven't called for a lot of offensive rebounds. They're holding them to one possession and getting it and running. Capping off those defensive possessions with a rebound, like I've said, it seems underrated, but it's very important.
Elizabeth Castaneda comes in for the Beavers as Laguna Gonzalez tries to get the ball back to her, loses it out of bounds with 1:37 to go. Seems like the Niners have been much more successful with Gibson running the point than they were earlier in the game. Kicks it inside to Walker, and that's a little over-exuberant from Mangles there. And she gets the surprise look, but Zach, if she's going to play at this level, she's got to learn that's going to be a foul every time.
That's one of those calls that the refs not love to call, but it's a point of emphasis. You can't reach over the back and do that slap down if you're playing post defense. It's virtually a foul every single time.
And it's wide out in the open right there. And it's an easy one. They like the easy calls.
The easy ones,
because they get to make those, and no one can argue with them except for the person who does it. Walker's first one in and out. Caden with 1 point today.
You also, if you get the ball, like if you swipe down and you get the ball, you're thinking, oh, I hit the ball. Well, your whole body just kind of.
Rebound goes off Wallace, so it'll be a Beaver possession. Edwards Wallace got in there from the second spot on the free throw and got underneath, but couldn't control it.
And now comes the pressure from Yuba.
1:23 to go in this one, and ball goes right through the hands of Castaneda, and Gibson picks it up. Nice pass inside, but the shot not made by Wallace. Back to Gibson. She goes up with the left hand, and she is fouled. Just like to see a little cleaner for the Beavers. And Petratz is going to get the call. And Trinity Gibson goes to the line, 11 points in the game.
When you get to this point of the game for the Beavers, you just want it to be as stress-free. You don't want to get any gray hairs up by 18, the minute 12 left. You just want the game to smoothly end.
Plus, you want to get that blueprint down too. If you if you have this in going on later, you want to be able to go, okay, this is what we do in this situation. After pass to Laguna Gonzalez, she's got Wallace following. She'll go up, and Wallace will get the block. Williams comes in to try to steal the ball from Gibson, but it goes out of bounds.
And you asked me about earlier in the season, what are we building on as teams earlier in the year? It's you got to learn. Winning games is a learned skill. You have to learn to win games. So it's moments like these where you learn to close out a game so you can do it later on in the year.
Yeah, because the way they're playing, the other team's going to play differently. If you're ahead down the stretch, they have nothing to lose. They're going to play differently. Walker backing up. She is blocked by Mangles, and Williams with the ball, 45 seconds to go. Her pass goes to Laguna Gonzalez out of bounds. Yeah, because the way you played the entire game, the other team is going to change the way they play in the last 4 minutes if they're behind, and you've got to get used to that.
And especially in a month or two when they get into the Big 8 conference play, they're going to, up by 12, 2 minutes left. Okay, we've been here before. We were here. We know how to finish games.
We know how important ball control and ball handling is in that situation because it becomes paramount. You don't want to give the ball away and give the other team extra chances to catch up. This time it's the Niners who turn it over. And with 32 seconds to go, I think we could probably put this one safely away for the Beavers. J.R. Matsunami's team is going to pick up their second win of the season. They'll go to 2-3.
This is the point of the game where once the clock is about to hit 0, you pass it to the freshmen so that they get the shot clock violation, not you.
Yeah, if they're keeping stats.
Yeah.
And they say, well, yeah, if you pass it to me, I'm taking the shot. 5 on the shot clock, and of course it's Laguna Gonzalez who ends up with it because that's the law. And a foul is called on Trinity Gibson.
And that all but seals it, resets the shot clock.
Just the 4th team foul on the Niners, and with the last 4.2 seconds showing on the clock, it'll be Ashley Laguna Gonzalez inbounding into Mangles, who has it in the backcourt, and that will be the end of it. So that is the final score. Beavers 50. The Yuba College Niners 32. We're back with a short post game right after this on the Stones Broadcast Networks.
Hi, I'm Monica from Ace Body Shop and Towing. We are a family-oriented business. We've been in business for over 30 years. We are located downtown Lincoln at 333 Lincoln Boulevard in Lincoln, California. We do automotive repair and 24-hour towing. Our phone number is 916-645-2859, or you can find us on the web.
Lincoln Potters Baseball. Placer County's best-kept secret is back for another exciting summer at historic McBean Stadiums. Loaded with fun for the whole family, local beer, wine, and eats. Fireworks, giveaways, theme nights, kids zone, and more. Come join in the fun and enjoy small-town baseball with Major League Entertainment. Tickets on sale now at LincolnPotters.com.
Lincoln Potters Baseball. Come on out and join in the fun.
We are back courtside at Hutchinson Gym on the campus of American River College in lovely Sacramento, California. Mark the Phantom Lowe, Zach Lowe here. We just saw the American River College Beavers win their second game in a row. They beat Yuba College. A very impressive outing, 50-32, and 0-3 to start the season. Like you said, when we talked earlier in the game, if you win that first game, you're going to come out and win the second one. That's exactly what the Beavers did tonight.
I mean, it's always nice to get one in front of your home fans too. I just said that you got to learn how to win. It's always, you win in your home gym, and it sets the tone for later on. You go in the locker room, you have, hey, we won, you're in your own, then you go home, you're sleeping in your own bed, you're doing the things at home that you need to do. So you're taking care of what you need to take care of, which I think is a good routine to get in, a good habit to build.
Beavers led by Cameron Mangles. She had 18 points, 11 of those in the second half, and I really like her post game. Just a freshman coming out of here, her 5th college game or whatever it is. But obviously she's been well schooled. She knows what to do around the basket.
Right, and I think, like I said, it had to have been a second half adjustment because they were getting the ball low to that baseline, and then they were letting the two post players, Potraz as well, and Mangles playing back and forth off of each other. And we saw a lot of how we saw the Yuba zone really try to, whenever the ball gets in the high post, collapse. And then we got a few turnovers. The Beavers got a few turnovers that way. So the interchange between the both of them was very good. And then we saw the shot selection in the second half was way better than the first half. A lot of good open looks.
Petras had 8 points in the game. Kai Williams with 16. She had the 4 threes, 2 of them before you got here because there were traffic threes, and came out with 2 in the second half.
The way she was shooting them, you thought, well, you could tell the way she's shooting them. She knows she makes them.
She makes some of them. Yeah, whenever you see somebody you don't know and they take 7 threes in the first quarter or first half and they miss them, you go, why are they still shooting? Well, because they've showed the people on their team they can make them. Yeah.
Right.
So that happens. As far as Yuba College, they are now 3-3. A couple of really good offensive performances. Fisalau, as we said, Fisalau came out. She had 13 points and had 7 in the first half and scored 6 of those in the second half. And Trinity Gibson, who I thought played a really good floor game for Yuba College, she had 11. And speaking of floor game, the Beavers have 2 players already that I love to see when you're watching the game, which is people that are where the ball is all the time. And we have Aaliyah Jordan and we have actually Laguna Gonzalez from last year. Those are guys, as you said, you like to have them on your team. You hate to have them on the other team.
Right, and with the Beavers, the way they run that 2, it's I think it's supposed to be a 2-2-1, but it's almost like an overextended 2-3 where you put the 2 guards at the front and you're forcing Gibson, who was a really good ball handler for Yuba. If you get the ball out of her hands early on and then make it tough for them to get it back to her, then it's hard for Yuba to get in their offense. And I think Jordan, especially at the top, did a really good job of just disrupting things. And then if you have a player like Laguna Gonzalez on the back end, who we know can defensive rebound, she's been rebounding ever since we've seen her the last 2 years, and she is also everywhere. It's a good duo to have if you're running that kind of half-court trap defense.
Well, we'll be back here next Tuesday, 4 o'clock. It'll be the Beavers against Merritt College, and then obviously we're doing volleyball that night. Busy day next Tuesday on Stones Broadcast Networks. I want you to subscribe to the YouTube channel, Stones Broadcast Networks, ARC Athletics, and you'll see all that we have. We got a lot of basketball coming up, but we're wrapping up the volleyball season as well. Also, another reminder, the crowd feed coming up in February. You can scan the QR code on your screen to get all the information on how to get tickets. Your tickets, everything supports ARC Athletics. They really need your support. Last time, final score here, 50-32. Beavers win it. They go to 2-3 on the season. For Mark the Phantom Lowe, for Zach Lowe, for Stones McCoy, thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.